What's going on? My name is Jadon, and today we're gonna be talking about how also the sun is out. Okay, look at how good the sun is right now. Beautiful day. It's about to be cloudy pretty soon, so I'm gonna have to edit it to be brighter when the cloud blocks the sun, but we're gonna keep it how it is right now. We're gonna be talking about how your plate is a mirror of yourself. Now, with the food that you eat every single day, it correlates to how you're gonna look like a year down the line, or 2 years down the line, 3 years down the line. You see a lot of people eat a lot of fast food, drink soda, chips, juices, candy, and things of that nature, and they're having a bad diet, a bad nutrition, and it reflects how they look. So with what you eat every single day, right? Whenever you're on Bodygame, trying to increase your physique, trying to look good, trying to be impressive to other people, to yourself, just trying to feel good and everything like that. Your plate, what you eat every single day, is a reflection of yourself. You are what you eat. And that's one of the craziest, realest quotes ever. It's true. You are what you eat. If you eat a bunch of sugar and junk food every single day, you're going to become into that thing because your body's repairing itself. The cells are repairing itself. Everything's repairing itself. But it's turning into this thing where all the nutrients that it's getting, it's like small as it's trying to squeeze all the nutrients out from all the bad and junk food and everything like that. So whenever you see people eat bad food, like a greasy, oily cheesesteak, I was about to say a nice pizza is not a nice oily pizza or whatever. You see these people eat all that stuff, and you just see them, they look like crap. And because they look like crap, they feel horrible. They feel all that stuff. Like they feel like crap because they're eating crap. Of course, you're gonna feel like that, but not other people know that, which is kind of crazy. You're gonna see people eat a bunch of junk food, a bunch of crap and garbage, and then they expect themselves to look good or feel good in the gym or whatnot. Or if you get newbie gains because you ate a little bit cleaner, you think that you're like top of the mountain. No, you're not at all. You can't have your cake and eat it too. And funny enough, I'm talking about nutrition, right? You can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't eat a bunch of junk food, a bunch of bad stuff, and expect yourself to look good and feel good. Like, that's why if you walk around right now, you look at the average person who eats like crap, they look sad. They look upset. Like they look, and I get it. People have to pay bills. They have to pay actually Philadelphia, so people don't really. We're gonna avoid that. People have to pay their bills. You don't know what they're going to do in life. I completely understand that. I completely get it. That's why when I see people with like a stank face, I'm not gonna judge them because you don't know what that person's going through. You just see them. You try to strike up a conversation with this person, and you just see that they have a brain fog. Maybe all the bad food, all the junk inside of their brain causes them to have turmoil in whatever they're thinking about. So, and obviously, yeah, you're gonna say brain rot or TikTok brain, Instagram brain, and whatnot. And I think people are waking up to the fact that they are scrolling on useless dopamine fixes to find the next thing to make them laugh, which is a bit silly, right? To keep you on the product, but something that's informative for you, they're not gonna comprehend it. Something informative for them, they're not going to comprehend it. Why? Because of the bad food that they're eating. Now, this isn't the case all the time, right? But for the most part, when the people have a cleaner diet, like my clients come to me and they tell me, hey, Jadon, I ate cleaner. I had this custom meal plan that you gave to me. I tried it out for a month or two just to see how it went. And I just feel better. I think clearly. I'm feeling better. I feel like I'm learning a lot. I'm doing a lot more. I'm more productive in life. I'm more advanced than the average human being. Even though we're all human beings, like I feel better in a mental sense because of the food that I'm eating. I look better. I feel better. I'm doing better in general. Sorry, my chest is a little ashy. I just woke up, man. I'll be honest. I woke up and I did the 3-mile run, so I feel good right now. I feel good, so that's why I wanted to make this video. And it's like, and people always ask me too as well, if you're gonna be making this content every single day, you're gonna be working out every single day, working, grinding hard on yourself every single day, and expect yourself to not be burnt out, you're crazy. And I'm like, I'll be honest, dude, I'm not burnt out. I just push myself every single day because I know in the long term, I'm gonna have more clients in the future who are gonna come to me, pay me more because of the advice and the productivity advice that I'm giving them, especially with the nutrition facts I'm giving them as well. They're gonna find themselves in a way better predicament, a way better lifestyle than how they were previously because of the food that they ate. And it's crazy because there's this YouTuber named Brandon Carter, and that guy is like, I respect him. He keeps it real. He says things for how it is. He's super honest about himself, and he's like one of the reasons why I'm starting to make content right now, right? I'll be honest, like Brandon Carter, man, I look up to that guy. If you ever watch this video, dude, respect to you, dude. But anyways, I'm saying, he always said, you can't out-train a bad diet, but you can out-diet bad training, which is the most realist thing I've ever heard. Once I heard him say that, I was like, that's the truest thing ever. Bro, you can work as hard as you possibly want, train as hard as you possibly want, right? And then eat junk food, and then you're gonna see no results, no change. You might see a little bit because your body's pushing itself and it's growing the muscle fibers, right? But it's not as much as if you were to eat a good diet and have not as much good training as you did if the person, okay, person A, right? I'll say it like this actually, so it's easier for you to understand. Person A, this person's training like a monster, training like a horse, but he's eating like a bird, or he's eating like a slob. He works out, he trains hard every single day, no days off, just training hard. But after every single workout, he's having a large Sprite and a pizza. During dinner, he's having a burger and some fries. For breakfast, he's having a greasy Poppy Store breakfast burrito or something like that. I don't know, right? No water, just drinks soda, drinks juice. Compared to the person B, this person, he works out sometimes. He's pretty consistent, maybe 4 to 5 days. But every single meal he has for breakfast, he's having some eggs, having some ground turkey, or having some spinach with it as well, some nice organic cheese. And then for lunch, he's having some grilled chicken wings and a side of grain rice with a side of string beans. And for dinner, he's having a nice steak or salmon, 8 ounce. He's having some asparagus with it too. And this guy's having 2 protein shakes a day, one after the workout and one before he goes to bed, which could be casein. Casein has a slower time to digest, and when you're sleeping, your body is just absorbing those nutrients and protein while you're sleeping. But we'll talk about that later. If you were to have questions about certain nutrients and ingredients and the stuff that you're eating, supplemental stuff that you want to take, you can also DM me that as well. You can ask me questions about that. But anyways, I was saying, the person B is going to win and out-train and outwork and see more results than person A. It's the truth. You're going to see more results from person B than person A because that person's having a good diet. Your body needs those nutrients. It needs the food. Like, your body is a literal organic machine you have to fuel up. Here's another example. Say, for example, you have a nice, I don't know cars like that, I'll be really honest. You have a nice BMW sedan or SUV, 2023, off the lot, 20K miles on it, right? You said, okay, I'm gonna get it, right? You have it for a year, but you're only putting gas 87 level instead of 80. Like there's 87, 89, and 90, right? Hopefully I didn't mess that up. 87, 89, and 90, right? He's doing 87, putting bad gas in it. He's seen the oils, he checks the liquids and all the other stuff. He's like, nah, I'm not gonna put bad fuel in it. Or, nah, and the liquids are okay. You know what? I'm just gonna put the engine, I take it out, check it, inspect it. It's okay, whatever. If it runs out, we'll just put some water in it. I don't know. It'll run fine. It's a car, right? It'll drive. As long as it drives, I don't really care, right? 2 years later, the car is done. The engine's messed up, gas tank's messed up, everything's messed up because what he fueled it with was horrible. Everything that he put inside of that car, the BMW, it's terrible. Now he has a BMW, so the thing probably would have been broken down here. So anyways, because it takes so long to maintain, but that's besides the fact. Whatever, the point is, right? Whatever you're putting inside of that machine, the fuel, you have to put gas 89 at minimum. In that BMW, you have to put, in that 2023 BMW, minimum, you have to put gas level 90 or whatever these high gas prices these people are driving, whatever, with. Anyways, I get 89, right? It's a perfect one for my car. But anyways, whatever you're putting inside of your organic machine is going to benefit you in the long run because you're cognitive. Your reflection of yourself, whatever you're eating, which is the result of what you're going to look like, especially when you train as well. You can train, I've said this before, like just like what Brandon Carter said, you can't out-train a bad diet, but you can out-diet bad training. I think he said it like that. I don't know. It's like a little thing. The quote is a little weird, but the point is you can train for as long as you want, as hard as you want. You eat like crap, you're not going to see as much results as a person who is training not as intense or as hard as the other person, but he's eating cleaner. That person's going to see much more results. And it's the truth. I'm telling you, gotta eat cleaner, man. Oh my gosh. There, guys, that is it. That's the video. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, subscribe on my YouTube channel. DM me the word diet on either Instagram or TikTok so I can make you a weekly custom meal plan for $20 a week or $50 a month. Custom meal plan, and I do one-on-one video consultations as well. At the end of every single week, I'm going to be video calling you. At the end of every single day, I'm going to be calling you and making sure that you're up to date and and getting your calories in enough to track with whatever food I'm recommending to you to eat for the weekly custom meal plan. That's it, guys. Love all of you. And for the few who are watching, my goal is to inspire at least one person who may watch my video. Share with your friends, get my name out there. I love all of you. Have a good rest of your day. Peace.